Today we are going to be taking a look at Ecomi. Now obviously this is one of the most hyped up tokens in the recent months, and recently there has been a bit of a downtrend in terms of the price. We can see that it's gone from highs of $0.0123 down to today sitting around 0.008055. So recently there has been a bit of a dip, and today we're going to be exploring this, talking about the future of it and what do I think on the current dip. Now it should be noted that I am no financial advisor, so please do not make any decisions based on what I say in this video. I'm just looking to have a chat, see what you guys think about Ecomi, because I'm very tempted at this point to maybe make an entrance into the NFT Ecomi, into the NFT space even more, because so we can see that from the highs on the 19th of March and even really on the 28th of March, Ecomi is now down about 33% roughly since the very peaks. And this is partially down to, I'd say, a lot of people taking profits on the massive increase. So we can see that from the start of February, the price was 0.0008. And then within the space of like a month, it's risen up until 0.012. So you can see that the gains there in terms of multiples is huge. It's way past 10, and there's going to be so many people that invested a K taking out 10K and just taking profits, because that's what a lot of people and investors do. Sometimes they're not interested in the long-term fundamentals or the long-term token. They're in it for the short term because they purely want to take and cash in on the hype, and it's an investment strategy, and that has been seen in the likes of ORN recently, where it peaked at $27 and then it subsequently goes down to like $18, and that's people cashing in. Now obviously as well, there's going to be part of the price increase might be people thinking it's overvalued or the token hasn't got a future and all stuff like that. But I think the consensus amongst people is that, you know, you have to take profits every now and then. You never ever want to not take profits. As soon as you can take out your initial investment and still have a large position in a crypto, that's the way I like to do it, because then it dilates every single bit of risk. So if you don't know, OMI are a digital online collectible NFTs company. They have a space called VV where you can buy and sell collectibles on the blockchain. There's a lot of scope, a lot of hype around it. They have very, very good connections and brand deals with the likes of, you know, Batman, Superman, Harley Quinn, and these are all very, very mainstream collectibles. You know, their deals aren't with, you know, low down, unheard of companies. They've got, you know, licenses for quite big products, and ultimately very good relations with a lot of mainstream franchises. And that is what you need if you're going to have a long-term successful and sustainable digital collectible marketplace. You need all of the big names. So David Yu is the CEO of Ecomi. He's worked on a lot of stuff before. I'll let you look him up if you want to. And you can see that they buy and sell collectibles. But one of the things that I think is great is that the VV and Ecomi marketplace is integrated with virtual reality, meaning that all of your collectibles that you buy and own, you can place them in a room around you using AR. So you can literally be in a virtual room with your virtual possessions, which nobody else has. And I think that's a very cool prospect. But let's take a look at the trading volume. We can see that the trading volume is down 42% at $26 million. Obviously, that's very high, meaning there's a lot of liquidity, meaning, you know, buy and sell orders are probably going to be happening very quickly. It's ranked 210th in the out of the crypto spaces in terms of market cap, I think. And you can see that the rise of that market cap has been incredible, and it currently sits at, as we were saying, $1.3 billion. Obviously, in terms of this fully diluted market cap is $6 billion. The coins in circulation, as we can see here, are about 22% of the way through. But the token burn for Ecomi when transactions happen and stuff like that, I believe is quite high, meaning the tokenomics are pretty good. And obviously, the more transactions that occur, the lower the more tokens that are burned, the lower the supply. The lower the supply with high demand would, economics suggest, lead to a price increase. So there's a quick look at the fundamentals of Ecomi, and here's the website. If you don't know, it kind of showcases the online marketplace and the wallet and all stuff like that. So an interesting thing I saw recently is that today their liquidity reached almost 4 million on their Uniswap pool, which happened very quickly, obviously, as the huge rise in terms of NFTs popularity, and all NFTs really right now having a little downturn. And you can see, as we were talking about, Ecomi are pushing the augmented reality and virtual digital worlds quite heavily. You can see them promoting it on Twitter, and I think that is a really, really great direction for them to be going in, because that's kind of the next step up. You own it, And then by bringing it into augmented reality, you kind of get a bit of functionality out of it. Last time we talked about, imagine if there's, a scope for Ecomi to have hologram NFTs. That would be insane. And one thing I like about the Ecomi marketplace is that you can kind of get NFTs, as you can see here, collectibles that are not, $1,000 each. They're $12.99. So for example, Crypto.com, as we were talking about, have recently got involved in the NFT space. And you can see that they basically are dropping every week new NFTs by artists and all stuff like that. We can't actually get a look at the drop yet, but their prices range often from about 3K to 5K to 10K. And at first, I think they were selling out quite a lot, but in recent weeks, as they're supplying more NFTs and the kind of hype around NFTs has died down a bit, they're not selling them as much. But if you did want to take a look at these or sign up to Crypto.com, you can get $25 instantly CRO coin by using my link in the description below. And then if you sign up and get a Ruby Red card, I would get $25 for transparency, but that's for another video. I do like the card anyway. Where you can see, taking a look at the recent news surrounding OMI, there's obviously a lot of hype around OMI. They're saying that it's the most undervalued new NFT gem, according to crypto trader Ben Armstrong. Ben Armstrong has been a very, very fond pusher of NFTs and especially OMI. And I think when you look forward to the future, having licenses with these big companies to sell collectibles that people are always going to want, there's always going to be transactions on the VV marketplace. There's always going to be small bits of commission being taken. There's always going to be a need to hold the OMI token. So I think that long term, OMI is going to be one of a fundamental and key part of the NFT ecosystem. And for example, in a market crash, obviously a lot of cryptos can die out. But I think when you're selling a unique product like NFTs, that, it's a lot harder to sell on a conventional platform because of the centralization of it. If the bull run dies and we enter a bear market, whilst obviously I think Ecomi will go down massively, I think it's the sort of project where it has long-term sustainable reach and growth potential, even in a bear market. So, you can see some of the brands here already: Warner Bros, Capcom, DC, and the head of, Ecomi's global head of licensing, Alfred R. Khan, is a titan of the licensing industry, able to gain, coveted digital merchandise. And I think I agree. I think as I was saying earlier, I'm very tempted to invest in Ecomi right now. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'd be very interested to hear what you think about the recent dip. I've kind of given my opinion for that recent dip, although it may be wrong because I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say may be wrong. But let me know what you guys think. It's on BitMax, Uniswap, OMI Token Tracker, and Ascend. And if you're looking to sign up to cryptos and all stuff like that, check out my links in the description below. And I'll catch you again soon. Thank you very much for chatting with me today about OMI. I look forward to seeing what it does in the future.